been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense has built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
On target to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Under fire. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Golden Gophers offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back it.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Finds a little space. Made him miss again. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Here's the handoff. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Johnson wants to throw it. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Let's take a minute just to think about this. So when you're sitting inside the top 25 halfway through the season, the goal was clear. went out. Hope you get a little bit of help because this party only has a dozen spots.
And it starts with winning out and taking care of business. And that starts today, right? Like every single game has to matter. It has to count. You got to look at yourself and say, how do we continue to grow, get better? And then, Jesse, let the dominoes fall where they fall.
That's it. And this is a top 25 team right now that I think has really good leadership inside the locker room. And these guys are really dedicated and focused on making sure this team worries about the opponent today. The rest of college football is going to take care of itself. This whole picture could look entirely different by the time this day is done, but you got to handle.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Oh, he got roots. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Ramsey. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Runs through a tackle. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. And the Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 6 over ULM. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt. And as
he hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive. Headed to the end zone. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Purdue. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, he's got him.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New new set of downs after the completion. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Powers through the defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
It's complete. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That is a nice break.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on first down. He's got him still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Ramsey. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Touchdown, Boilermaker! They take the lead with the 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Ramsey. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Couldn't get away. That cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Offense changing the play. They just keep firing. This one's complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Buying some time as he moves left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And this offense went right back to the well. And this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Puts it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Corner's going to give them room. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Turns it loose. And he's got it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Rolling right and going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's Garrison. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go up top on second and short. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's got it on the move. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right on the money. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Got room to work. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab in the open. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Boilermakers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It's a draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Ramsey. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Minnesota! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating